Good morning, or good afternoon. Welcome back to the channel. This is Kyle, and you are on the Kyle Hester channel, Kyle's Film Garage. Sometimes it's, Kyle does crazy things, Kyle who that, how do you do things? Let's make some mead, shoot some archery, make some movies. Yeah, I mean, this is my channel, so basically I do whatever I want. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so this is Coffee Thoughts. So I had a thought this morning when I came into work. By the way, please click like, subscribe to this channel because we got a lot of stuff going on. So give me a comment about what we're about to talk about. Let me know what you think. So I'll tell you what that is in just a second. By the way, we are walking on an empty stage. I love empty stages because an empty stage to me is like endless possibilities. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do on your endless possibilities of a stage that you are creating in this very time in your life? Anyway, that's a whole other thought. So what were we doing this morning? So I come into work and we start, the guy that I work with is a sound engineer, and he, basically does all kinds of things with sound and technology and recording, and he's a musician, and so he knows like basically everything there is to know about sound. So we were talking about like the Bose, headphones, that the sound canceling headphones. We're talking about how the sound canceling headphones like basically cancel out the sound as a standing wave. So I had this thought and I was like, all right. So basically you have like an S curve of a wave going one direction, and then in the other direction, that would be like, the sound would make a reverse S, or the Bose system would make a reverse S in that to cancel out the sound, which is why, it makes things quiet, because it just kind of like reverses the sound that you're hearing from out there at a certain decibels and whatnot. And then you can, hear just the music. Really cool technology. That's not what this is about. So then I started thinking, okay, what is the opposite of a sound? It's like, okay, in colors, like, you have your primary colors. You have like the opposite of a color is another color, I think. Yeah, the opposite of yellow is purple. So on that, I was like, well, what is the opposite of a sound? So like if you had a note, on a piano, and it was like the note of the C note. So what's the opposite of that? And he was saying that basically there can't be an opposite of a sound note, that the opposite of sound is silence. The opposite of any sound is silence. And that doesn't work for me. It does not work for me. I mean, I'm sure that might be true. Let me know what you think about this, because it's like, okay, if you had a song, and like, what is the opposite sound of that song? So if the waves of a particular song go this way, then like the opposite of that sound is something else. So what does that sound like? What is the opposite of the note C sound like? What is the opposite of an A minor, on the piano, or like a C on a violin? So what is the opposite of those sounds? I mean, this might be a movie. I don't know, but it's like, it got me to thinking, because like I reject the theory that the opposite of a particular sound is silence, because that's not the opposite. That is nothing. So nothing is not the opposite of something, right? So anyway, that's my particular theory on it, and I needed some backup on here. So I had to show you. So this is my vehicle, and so this was our conversation this morning. and he was drawing on the window the sign, the sound waves. So this is like, the initial sound wave like this is 0, and like this is the counterbalance sine wave that is going to balance things out and makes things quiet. So this is the kind of stuff that happens, when you just go and you ask a question and then you try to figure it out. So anyway, hey, click like on the channel, please, and yeah, tell me what you think, because I am curious if there is actually an answer that like is out of my pay grade, all that kind of stuff. So thanks for coming along for this shenanigans and insanity. By the way, I have links below. Thank you to all of the people on the Patreon that are helping to make this possible. Thank you so much. Go watch Zombie with a Shotgun. It's on YouTube. You can see it for free. I played Hank Ray. Go watch The Chair. It's with Roddy Piper. It's on Tubi and Amazon, I believe. So let me know what you think of those. Leave a comment. Leave a review on those particular channels. And yeah, we'll see you soon.